What time is it? What time is it? I'll tell you exactly what time it is. It is time for yet another fantastic installment of Beastly Reviews. As a matter of fact, today it's not just time for another fantastic installment of Beastly Reviews. It is in fact, and I've looked at my clock, and I've looked at the watch, and I've looked at every single timepiece, completely synchronized with Big Ben, and all across the world, it is in fact VADER time. That's right, because today's product, today's Beastly Reviews, is going to be taking a dive back into the WWE Mattel Elite Legends series. I believe it's series 10 at this point. Yes, it says right on the back. Series 10 for Big Dan Vader. Oh, Big Van Vader. Like Van Morrison or Dan Morrison or whomever. But here himself, look at this. And they've it looks from the sealed box perspective like they've outdone themselves again, the good folks at Mattel. As you can see, not only does this come with a bonus head, it comes with 2 bonus fists, and this monstrous sort of deal right here, plus the classic Vader mask that we all know and love. But it looks great in the package. How does it look out of the package? Shall we see? I think we shall. With our good friends, well actually, F the people at Tools of the Trade. They still haven't really gotten back to me about the partnership, sponsorship deal, which, based on the number of times I've used their products, I don't think it's that much to ask. But, nevertheless, that is not what this is about. This is neither here nor there. There is the figure right there, in his very early WCW 1989-90 days, as well as his Japan days, where he first made his first appearances, wowing the people of Japan with his athletic prowess and monstrous size. But, there we go. Ooh, oh dear. We've got problems. Okay, so now before I go into the good of this thing, I think I need to draw attention to some of the bad. We've got some quality control problems right here. What the devil is that? It looks like the skin is sloughing away. It looks like he's been in some sort of is there a radiation leak in this box or something? There must be. But we're going to move on from those demerits and come back to them later. And first and foremost, look at the V hands, which is the first time this has been released with Vader. I believe this was released with Viscera previously, but it's about time they're released with Vader. There he is with his Japanese mask on. It's got the sort of mask laces and the similar sort of design to the rest of the sort of reddish lightning deal or whatever. But a very, very good attempt, and obviously all the Vader figure bodies are quite good. They're meant to signify his more svelte sort of period when he was more athletic before he gained all that weight in WWE. But that's not a conversation for today. Again, that head is tremendous, as is the body, and of course the V hands. But let's just check out the classic Vader head that's been released a couple of times before, and this actually features the whole facial printing sort of aspect. If I can get it on, which I cannot. I can't get it on. Why can I not get it on? Oh, this is a problem. Come on, come on. Okay, this looks really, really bad, but okay, so that was harder than it was ever meant to be. But the head is at last finally on. There's the V sort of hands right there. There he looks right there with his classic sort of Hawk of the Road Warriors hairstyle. This is actually significant because in this outfit, I recall, he had a match with Stan Hansen where Stan Hansen popped his eyeball right out. He had to take the mask off and he had this bulbous sort of thing coming out. You can find it on YouTube, I'm sure. Oh dear. Quality control issue number the 2nd. As badass as this mask is, the paint job is just bad. Look at that. This is a bootleg figure. Look at that. It's dreadful. I mean, did they really need to cast it in black and then paint it red? I mean, you're just asking for problems. But nevertheless, beggars. I mean, I'm just thankful that it came with the mask at all. And as we all know, beggars certainly cannot be choosers, can they? Now let's try to put this bad boy on, just to sort of make this figure come full circle. This is going to be another jump cut because there's another pain in the ass. Well, putting this mask on took many moments that I wasn't expecting it to, and in spite of the quality control issues, I actually quite like the vibrance, the vibrant red color of this mask right here, and the sort of black trim sort of effect that is given from the paint job. So overall, I guess the paint job is not the worst thing that could have been done, although I kind of wish that they'd done a little bit better on the quality control. But again, beggars, choosers, you know how it goes. And of course, the pièce de résistance. His badass entrance helmet. Oh, if anyone is a fan of classic Doctor Who, this sort of reminiscent of Fu-Tech from the Pyramids of Mars. A lot of inside baseball in this one. I apologize to anyone who has no idea what the hell I'm talking about. And there it is. Okay, so overall, quality control issues on the arm aside, and paint jobs aside, this figure is actually quite tremendous. This would be a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for the poor paint job and of course the quality control, so I have to give it to demerit and bring it down to earth a little bit, because this is no better than an 8, unfortunately, based on quality control. But a fantastic, nevertheless, representation of the earliest period of Vader's career. And if you thought this video was a fantastic representation of the type of video you like to watch, or the type of content you like to see on this channel, please do me a kindness and like, subscribe, Beastly Reviews Instagram, Beastly Reviews on YouTube, and until next time, keep those toy fires burning, and keep all well and prosperous for everyone. Not sure what that means, but it doesn't really matter. Tally ho!